Hi, I am Catherine Plaisant, and this is Anita Komlodi from the University of Maryland at College Park. We worked with the Library of Congress to develop tools and widgets that could be implemented in future digital library interfaces.
The Digital American Memory collections consist of historical multimedia materials, photographs, voice recordings, manuscripts, etc. 5 million items are expected to be digitized by the year 2000. Some will be richly described with bibliographical records, table of contents or transcripts, or even notes written by experts. But the volume is so great that a large proportion of the items will not be described individually. Collections of items are more likely to be described.
Let's look at our prototype. On the right, we see an introduction to American memory, showing samples from the collections. I can click on any sample to see it, like this journal. On the left is a list of services. Browse and select collections, search, including a quick search and an enhanced search, or the information desk, leading to specialized tours for different categories of users.
Browsing and selecting collections was found crucial in our user needs assessment, so we developed a specialized tool using Java to support it.
Here is an overview. Each bar is a collection. The timeline is showing the coverage of each one. Below is a list of titles, which can be reordered many ways. 3 filters, topic, format, and place, let me reduce the number of collections. If I select a topic like education and a format like photographs, most collections disappear from the list and the timeline, down to 4 collections.
Notice the rich and tight coupling between all parts of the display. Beside the dynamic filtering, links are highlighted when my cursor passes over things, showing titles, attributes, and short descriptions to allow rapid explorations of the collection characteristics.
Now I can type a few search phrases, or I could jump to a collection, like this one of the Coolidge era.
By flattening the structure of the site and keeping a stable anchor on the left, we hope that users will see samples, select collections, search, and review results without feeling that they left the home page.
Let's now go back to the Coolidge collection we selected. When jumping down the collection level, the consistent layout of the services guarantees that I can find the browse, search, and help where I expect it. Samples from this collection are shown now. Bringing to the surface the samples often buried deep in the hierarchy provides a preview of the collection and helps users better define their needs. When I make a search, I see a summary of the search and the results, and then the detailed results. Items found are followed by a set of links. This photograph has a link to the catalog record or to the photo itself. This journal has a record, a note written by an expert, and a table of content. I can review descriptive materials first or jump directly to the real thing. We found this layout very effective to browse sets of page images, such as journals or manuscripts. The title is in the top frame, and a table of content on the left gives an overview of the journal and simplifies navigation. Notice the nice coupling between frames. Thumbnails are provided to help find graphics or layout characteristics.
A tool was created to generate such browsers automatically, making newly digitized materials browsable immediately. Here, a record catalog from Columbia Records. Of course, without analysis of the document, the table of contents is very rudimentary. Let's return to our result list. Looking at result items one at a time can be tedious. We built specialized preview tools for sets of items of similar format.
If I need to see many photographs, I can load 10 thumbnails at a time, review promising photos, and select a few before going on to the next set. This tool also illustrates that more than just finding things, users are likely to want to gather items in their own collections. When I click on Create Personal Collection, a template page is generated, and I can save it locally and edit it.
This kind of tool will be helpful for teachers or students who need to gather and use material quickly.
Similarly, I should be able to review all the videos in the search list at once. A frame of each video of the result set is shown here. The first video description and preview is on the right. I now switch to the second one, which is advertising a rust-proof corset.
Videos are generally hard to download and store, so it is critical to provide a preview of the movie. Here, keyframes of the original MPEG movie were selected automatically. We have looked at ways to browse results of a traditional search, but when the items have not been described, there is very little text to search. Alternative ways are needed to access the materials. One of them is shown here in the Browse section.
Here, a table of content of the collection was constructed automatically using a tool called WebTalk. It provides access to all the material in the collection directory, even if there are no hypertext link or text to search. This is a case of newly digitized collection. Here, I can navigate several levels down and, for example, browse a record catalog, or I could go to the photo area and browse the entire collection like I would browse a drawer of photos. There are many more challenges for digital libraries, but we hope this prototype illustrated the benefits of extracting previews, such as samples, thumbnails, video keyframes, and constructing overviews, such as the collection browser or table of contents.
We believe that previews and overviews will facilitate browsing in digital libraries and help bring treasures to the surface.